Right, sit down, Jules. There's loads of comments. So, hi, folks. Thank you for joining us. Jules will now... What are you wearing those for?
To see if our audio is working.
Right.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Hopefully you can, because Jules has tonight. I know sometimes the sound's not being good, so Jules has actually got like a microphone set up here, so hopefully that'll work a lot better. So thank you for everyone that's joining us. We'll just let people drop in. I don't know whether the 3 fake Here We Tow accounts will join us tonight. We'll find out. We'll see whether they're here, but let's just go through some comments to see who is here. Over to you, Jules.
Well, I'll try and do it. Thank you very much, Caravan Gossip, again, for being here and blue spannering for us, moderating all things and keeping it clean and above board.
Yeah.
So we have, start from the top, our Caravan Times. Hello, Caravanning, Canning's Family Adventures, Anne Brooks, Bob McKay. Got Latitude Adventures, Anne Shirley, The Rockies, Lloyd or Yvonne, one of the two, normally on somebody else's account. Mike Privet, Anne Shirley, Park Nest, hello, Top Notch, hello. Sid and Anne Lewis, hiya guys, thanks for dropping in. Poshcats Camping and Colin Rimmer, away we go. Venomator, thank you for joining us. Bonzo's Adventures, Bob Earnshaw, who's just come over from his 5 tickets giveaway. If you haven't seen that, he's announced the winners tonight for the NEC giveaway that he had. Wow.
Tony Cusack,
Stephen.
Simon Baxter, Stephen Wills. Hi, Stephen. Hope you and Carl are well, and we will see you next week. Kenneth Perrin, Norfolk Rover. Quite a few people. So, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much for joining us. Showing us
So-
65 watching. That's always a bonus.
Oh.
And is that us done?
Yeah. No. That's it. We've got a bit more to do yet, Jules. Oh, look. Annette Wild. Hi from Australia. Hopefully it's cooled down a bit there now, because I know it's been a little bit warm for you from the problems they've had in Australia. So hopefully you're okay.
They had the showers, didn't they?
Yeah. We've got Phil, VW Adventures. Hi, Phil. Paul and Sarah Cuddington.
Caravan Life.
I'm on a mission. Hi, Becky. You all right? Even all nice shirt, Jules. But does yours have a kitchen? Yeah. Jules has got his.
Wait and see what's coming. No, it hasn't.
Jules has got his a Bus and Beyond t-shirt on that he very kindly got from them in Dusseldorf. He does wear it, so he's wearing it tonight just to show he does, but he does love it very much. Gnarly Boo,
Kelman.
Lost Weekends, hi Phil and Juliet. Tim Newman,
Vanessa
Adora fan here in Bristol. Don't blame you, Tim, they're very good. And we've got some news about the Adoras actually, but we'll come to all that as well. So, thank you for...
Andy Piers, Martin Johnson, Debbie Ward, and that's
God, loads of
everybody.
people. Well,
Tina Jones. Looks like a load of people for the first time as well, which is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, it's saying there's 82 people here, so that's really good, because it is nice to get together. And I know last weekend the weather was horrendous. And there was obviously a lot of people worried about travelling. They were on site. Some people in Keswick had horrendous flooding and had to literally abandon the site. I know we were a bit worried about our Adria because we were obviously at home. So we went down to check on it a couple of days later, didn't we? I can't remember which day it was. Was it Monday? Monday, maybe, or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Monday we went to check on it. So I hope everyone did get through that unscathed, because it was a little bit frightening. And I know this weekend it's forecast again on Saturday to be quite bad, and we'll see what happens Sunday. I know we're meant to be going to Summers Wood on Sunday, ready for the NEC, but we'll see, because if the weather's bad, then we will wait till Monday morning. But
are you going to the NEC? Are we going to see you there?
I hope so. Again, we'll come to that, because we're looking forward to that. So, yeah.
Just quickly, whilst you're doing that, Steve McLeod, Gavin White,
oh, hi,
Graham, Neil, Jerem, hello from Somerset, and
Latitude Adventures will be at NEC.
Yeah.
So, so first of all, we'd just like to say a really big thank you, because last Sunday, so a week ago on Sunday, we hit 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. We were absolutely
you.
made up. Yeah, thank you. And I know it's not just about subscribers, because you could have 1 million subscribers, but if no one watches your channel, it's it's not really going the way you'd hoped. So thank you for people that subscribe, but thank you as well for the people that do watch the content. And that leads me on to something else, because I know there's lots of channels that are just starting up. There's channels that have been going a while as well. And everyone works really hard for their content. And some people have just reached 1,000, and each little milestone means something to everybody. Recently, this last week, we've had quite a few really good things drop in, which I'm going to go into a few of them. And it's only because people subscribe and watch our content and leave good comments and thumbs up that we get to do the things that we do. Because when we contact manufacturers and like the tow cars, they want, if you're not What Car or Top Gear or Practical Caravan, people don't often want to know. But because we can go to them with the reach that we have, it means that we're taken a little bit more seriously. So the stuff that we've got coming up is really because of you. And so we can review it for you. And you're not then having to go out and buy those magazines, or you're not having to wait 3 months for a review. We literally get it out to you there and then. And hopefully you do know that, when we review stuff, it's honest. It's what we've actually found, because I'm not going to tell you porkies and get you to waste your cash. So thank you to everybody, because we've got plenty coming up this year and it's going to be really interesting. So that's a big thank you. So
just on the back of that, I just want to jump on and say, Vanessa, thank you so much. That means the world to us. She's got Sterling Eccles, only 2,000. Had my first caravaning year last year. But having a lady advising has been great. No patronising content.
yeah, I agree. Cause,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That means the world
Yeah,
to
it
us.
does.
That really does.
Because I know sometimes I saw, somebody had put, I think it was Lee Davey had put a tweet on Twitter this week about experiences people had with car manufacturers and dealerships or something like that. And I don't often get involved in stuff like that, because it's, everyone's had a bad experience somewhere, but it was obviously people were talking about experiences they've had. And I'll never forget going to Audi quite a few years ago. I was in my mid-20s and I wanted to look at an Audi Q7, the 4.2 litre Quattro. Bearing in mind I'm a petrol head. And we went off for a test drive, and this chap just said to me, careful, love, it's a 4.2. Ooh, wrong answer. And so it is, sometimes you just think, So I always think, yeah, it's nice to see a lady test driving, because I'll tell you what it's like from my perspective, and then Jules will tell you his. But yeah, so that was my experience of Audi. But anyway, we're going off track. So I'm really pleased that you're caravanning and that we hopefully are helpful for what you're doing. Since we saw you last, we had quite a lot on. We went to Manchester to Event City, to the Caravan and Motorhome show, and to be fair, I really enjoyed it. We hadn't been for, I think we went the year before in 2018.
Years, I think it was.
And it was a bit naff, if I'm honest. So we went up there because we actually got invited to an event, which I'll come to. But yeah, the Manchester Event City show was excellent, and I know quite a few of the northern vloggers went to it as well. But I really enjoyed it, so that's probably somewhere I'll go next year. We got invited to the Camping and Caravanning Club Awards with Practical Caravan and Practical Motorhome. And at first, when we got this invite, I was like, somebody's setting us up here. This is like a joke, and we're going to look a right pair of idiots when we rock up.
I thought we'd gone to wash the dishes or something.
Well, we thought we were like going to be waiting on tables. So we got there, and we did actually get sat down and ate some food. So that was amazing. I still don't actually know how we ended up there. I don't know. If anyone does know how we got there, please let us know. But we went to that, and we saw the Practical Caravan and Motorhome Awards, and we were really pleased. Obviously, Adria came away with an award, which we were delighted about. The motorhome side was good. There was some good awards there. Van Gogh and Isabella came away with stuff. It was really interesting actually to see who was getting awards. So that was really good. And while we were there, we teamed up with Liz Harrison from Caravan Guard, because they were giving £1,000 charity donation to KidsScan, which is a charity that the Caravan Writers Guild support. So we were there for that, weren't we? So thank you for Caravan Guard for donating that money as well to a great children's cancer charity. And then we came home after that, and we came home, and we've been home sort of really since. Anyway, we've got itchy feet, as you do. So what we did, before that as well, I'll just go on to something else. We did a weighbridge vlog. I'm sure many of you may well have seen it. Now, we honestly believed, if you haven't seen the vlog, watch it. Even though I'm going to tell you the outcome, really do watch it, because we didn't think we
Thanks
carried
to Ian, he's on the ball with all
the fake
the
Huey.
no,
The
the,
links.
no, the links,
The
the
fake
links.
Huey towers. No, the links. We actually really did not think we were over, because I mean we've got 159 kilos on our payload, and we've taken into account our motor mover and all the bits, added it all up, and I was really shocked when we got to that weighbridge, because we were over, and we didn't expect that at all. And I know, I won't go into the ins and outs of weighbridges and how accurate or inaccurate they are, because I confirm with trading standards these are pretty accurate. It's
Bit of a hot topic.
We're not there. We're not going to argue it, because they prosecute people on those. But long story short, we were over, and we don't have a lot in there. So
we didn't think we had a lot.
And the comments, people didn't think we had a lot.
No, so that was genuinely everything that was in the van.
That is how we travelled.
Yeah.
We don't travel like that now, because when we've taken out, a couple of chairs, the awning, a hose pipe, and the wash bucket. But it's opened up quite a few sort of possibilities about whether we upplate. If I ever buy another caravan again, before I put a thing in it, I will take that caravan to a weighbridge now, because I'm not going to take everything out of the Adria now and put it somewhere and drive to a weighbridge. It's that moment's past. But I would definitely be checking my MIRO on a new caravan, plus whatever, like a motor mover and the bits that I've incorporated, and going to a weighbridge, because God, we were shocked, weren't we? I thought you were joking. Jules came out with the ticket, and he was like, I said, oh, what is it? And he was like, 1,800. And I just laughed. I thought you were having me on. And I was like, my God, he's not. So really valuable exercise. And I'm really glad that a lot of people have taken up the weighbridge challenge and have gone themselves. Do we need to go back to the comments, Jules?
There's loads. I'm totally lost. I was trying to wait for you to take a breath.
Sorry,
so
I've stopped for air.
No, everybody just saying that they really found the weighbridge one.
It was interesting.
Andy Pears asking, are we doing a new BMW X5 review? We'd love to, but we haven't got any contacts there yet. We've got because we're trying to look at the electrics at the moment. Oh, that's coming up in a bit. I'm trying to go through these. So, Backcountry Dave, hello. Nick Alfrey,
hi Dave.
Good evening. Thanks
Hi,
for joining
Nick.
us. Lee Grounds White. Who else have we got that's dropped in that I've seen? Melvin Lambert, Mrs. B. Good evening. Just got the kiddies off to bed. Superb. Sid and Anna asking, did you get an award for wearing a dress?
Yeah, I know. I'm not really into. I think the last time I wore a dress was when I got married, and I had to put it on for that. So
I nearly had to wear your.
you nearly had to wear it
just to get in.
So I did. I wore a dress.
Claire Kilman's put, for anyone who would like to visit Aberdeen in November, there's a new show called Love Touring Expo. Started last year in the new P&J Live Arena.
Right.
So thank you very much. That's really interesting. Stuff like that. Without this, we don't pick up sometimes.
No,
just
wasn't aware of that one.
Weighbridge vlog. Jane and Helen, Caravan Adventures. Hi guys, thanks for joining us.
We will be seeing Jane and Helen tomorrow. Hopefully we're still seeing you. If anything's changed, let me know below. But we are seeing you, and then we're heading down to see Jules' auntie as well tomorrow, who lives in Sidmouth. So we're just calling in for a cup of tea. And
Caravanning with our Westies. Paul Joseph Photography, Debbie Ward, Mike Privet, Lee Grounds White, I've mentioned.
My wife's been limited to 20 pairs of shoes.
And Tony Marsh.
Oh, hey Tony. Hope everything's going well with the baby and the new family.
Oh, Tony Cussack and Stephen B.
Cool. So that's that bit. So that's where we were with the weighbridge. And then, last week we got itchy feet and we went off to Tavistock, because there's not a lot open this time of year, and we didn't want to go far. So we went down to Tavistock, which is somewhere we've not been before. We've been a couple of places in Devon. We really enjoyed Devon last year. So we thought we'd just go. And we had the best weather ever last week, didn't we? And the Fudge loved the dog walk. Oh, he was so into it. And there was a little puppy on site as well. What was the little puppy called?
Diesel.
Hi,
Alison.
So Fudge had a great time.
Hello.
And it was really nice to be away again in the van, because we have missed touring, because we've been at home for a couple of weeks. We went to Manchester, but without the caravan. So we have missed it. So, as I say, our next plan next week. So this is what we've got coming up next week. We are going to the NEC. We're going to be there every day, Tuesday to the Sunday. The Tuesday morning, we're going to get straight in and film our show vlog. And in that, I'm going to include what's new at that show. There's not a lot new, but there are some launches. Bailey have got a launch. VW have got their new T6.1 California. Subaru are there. That's their first show in a long time.
Yeah.
So they're going to be there. Vango are launching something. I'm not sure if it's tents though, because it's in Hall 5. But we don't know as yet. So Vango have got something. Collapse have got loads. Collapse are in Hall 5. They have got loads of stuff. So we're going to get that included.
And they've been drip feeding us little bits on social media.
They've got stuff to stick on everything. Whatever you need to stick it on, they've got. They can solve your problem. And also ProTech are there, and I've got a discount code through them. I've been in touch with them.
Hi,
Because
Tammy.
they did a discount for us some time ago when we did a vlog. So we've arranged another discount. So if you're looking for a toe cover at the show, the code will be in the vlog that comes out Tuesday lunchtime, won't it? So, yes, it will. It'll be in there. Jules will get the vlog out by Tuesday lunch. No pressure.
Wait, what code?
The code for ProTech.
Oh.
Yeah. The ProTech code.
I can't read and listen.
You read. So we will have that. And we're also going to get any other decent show offers that are on. As we fly around, we will let you know, because I think there might be one for a couple of the accessory stands. So, and I know Eileen and Bob will be at the show with Pets, McKay's Pets.
I've just watched Bob's video as well, and that was one of his questions, and it was something like
I think
5,
they're opposite
6,
the Bailey stand.
1.
I'm sure there's someone here that'll tell us.
But yeah.
I don't know if Eileen's got any
Sure,
offers
Bob
on.
will tell us.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
one of his answers.
I'm sure Bob will tell us if Eileen's got any offers on her pet treats. They're really good, actually. Fudge loved them. He got some black pudding something last time, and they didn't last him long.
Life Beyond Bricks, hello.
So that's the Tuesday's plan.
3027.
If you haven't seen it, Bailey are actually launching another 8-foot wide caravan, part of the Alicanto range. New layout, twin axles. So again, a big van. If you don't want big vans, it's not your thing. The other vans we're going to be looking at the show, Adria are launching the Altea Tyne, and that is single axle, and it has twin beds, and that's their sort of entry level. So I'm going to actually be reviewing that for the channel, so it might be a van you're interested in. I know a lady emailed us the other day that's interested in it, so we're going to definitely be vlogging that. I think we're going to do an eldest. I'm going to do a 2-berth eldest, but it's a 2-berth with a fixed bed, or it could be a very small 4-berth. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got the details down, but we're going to do an eldest, but again an entry level, and we are going to hopefully maybe do some of the Sprite range for Swift as well, because we haven't really done much Swift, have we? So that's what we're looking at in that respect. Friday, we're having a meetup. If you are going to the show and you want to go to the meetup, it's Friday, the 21st. It's going to be 12:30, we've confirmed. And we've been in touch with the PR company and actually secured somewhere to meet, because last time in October we just sort of cobbled together and we got moved on because we were upsetting Graham Caravan Finders talk. So we will be in Hall 2. No, we won't. Forget that. Yes, we will. Where are we going? No, we don't. We'll be in Hall 5. So Friday, 12:30, the 21st, we will be in Hall 5. There's a camping zone area which has got I think people do talks. There's a bar there next to that camping area. That is where we're going to be congregating. They have arranged that for us. So hopefully see a load of you there. I'll put it out near the time so we remember. But that'll be really good. Oh, Richard Mellin, are you looking at any L-shaped lounges? The eldest that I mentioned.
Just calm. Can you just mention in the comments if we've frozen? Because on mine, we've been like that for quite some time now.
We look better like that.
Yeah, but people are still dropping in, so
yeah, the L-shape,
the feed is looking all right.
The L-shape that I'm going to be looking at is on that eldest. If I see anything else, then I'll happily have a look. But that's what I've got planned. We'll catch up on the comments and then we will continue.
I think it was Lee Burks. Will you be at the Isabella Owners Weekend in April? And hi from Staffordshire. Not that I'm aware of. No, because we're not an Isabella owner.
No,
We
no,
shall
we're
see.
Vango, unfortunately. But Steve at Isabella's lovely. But
Cracking chap.
he is, and Isabella's are great. But no, we unfortunately, I think it'd be a bit cheeky to rock up with our Vango. And yeah, I saw it and I thought that actually looks really good fun. But we've not had an invite. Maybe we could be honorary Isabella. We could borrow one off Steve. We could borrow one and turn up as total fraud.
If we buy like an Isabella umbrella, can we turn up?
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, no, I did see that.
a couple of blips, but still running okay. Oh, a bit of buffering, but otherwise fine. Magic.
Cool.
Cheers, guys.
Right, so as I say, that is the meetup. And who's going? I think Bob Earnshaw, you're going. Ian from Caravan and Motorhome Gossip. Andrew Ditton's going. Wandering Bird's going. That's Kat from Wandering Bird.
Latitude Adventures, I think they said earlier on, they're going.
Yeah, Life Beyond Bricks, will you be there? There's quite a few because people dropped in on the tweet. So lots of people going. Anne Shirley, I'm sure, will be there to see us all. Anne and Gary, we're going to hopefully try and get there. Carla and Steve will be there. It's really good because it's nice. Like here we can have a chat, but at least there we can all actually have a real chat and you can sort of move off and talk to who you want. So yeah, please do turn up. It's free, you don't have to pay to do that. You got to pay to get in, but you don't have to pay to come to the meetup. It's just turn up.
Well, again, this is why we try and do these, because nobody else seems to be doing them at the moment, and it's just nice for you to be able to
have
chat
a catch up
amongst yourselves. We
and
just
ask
sit here and
questions as well and
talk to a screen.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the Friday. And on the Sunday, if anyone's still there on the Sunday,
Posh Caps and Life Beyond Bricks will be there.
Oh, cool. That's Trev and Sue. On the Sunday,
Hi, David
Bell.
Bell's
Hi,
dropped.
David. Hope you're enjoying your new wheels after your disaster with the other one. But I think we've all been there. So hopefully you're enjoying your new one. That your Cougar looks lovely. Yeah, on the Sunday, we are going to be speaking again on the Freedom to Go Theatre. They literally could get nobody to turn up and talk, so I said I would. As a surprise. So Sunday the 23rd, the last day of the show, we're going to be on the Freedom to Go Theatre, which is Hall 2, and that's at 3:45 in the afternoon, which is quite late. So if you can hang around, that'll be great. I'll bring some sweets or something and hand them out. I'll give some freebies out to make sure the audience looks really packed. So yeah, if you want some free stuff, then that's where to go on the Sunday. So it'd just be chatting about caravanning, motorhoming, touring, all sorts.
Talking of talking.
So yeah, so that's the show. Now talking of talking and the show, this isn't actually a joke. Jules and I have come across this thing that called Buy Me a Coffee, and basically when we go to the show, it's pretty thirsty work, and we do go around and we get all the content and all the rest of it. Now, joking aside, if anybody would like to very kindly buy us a coffee, then there is a link here that Ian's dropping in. And joking aside, you can buy us a coffee and we will actually get pictures of us drinking the coffee that you've bought us, and that'll hopefully keep us refreshed throughout the show. So,
but not only that, there's a few people, and I've seen a few in here, and I'm not going to name drop, but thank you so much. I've said, is there any way that we can give you something or do something for you, or and it's like it feels bad when you say, well, we haven't really got anything set up.
Yeah,
we don't believe in sort of Patreon and all that.
No.
And this is just a one-time
buy us a
coffee thing. So we thought, well, we can get a coffie because being caravanners, we like coffee.
And a pasty maybe, because there's a really nice pasty shop at the NEC, because you got one last time, didn't you?
Or a dog biscuit for fudge.
Oh yeah, no, never mind fudge. That dog's ruined. That dog is ruined. So buy me a coffee is something that we thought would be quite funny just to show. If no one buys us one, then we'll just go, we'll drink tap water. We're all right. We're from Yorkshire. We've had worse. So that is the show, and we are really looking forward to that. Now, after the show, we are pretty busy. Jules mentioned electric vehicles, and there's a lot of talk amongst caravanners and motorhomers, because what's going to happen with cars is going to happen to motorhomes. Diesel and petrol are going to become obsolete. We're going to be the bad guys. So what do we tow with? How we're going to power our motorhomes? Even if you motorhome and you have a small car that you tow, you know, these are all things you need to think about. So last year we did the pickup trucks.
Pickups, commercials.
It's quite difficult to get into the cars because, again, like I say, unless you are Top Gear, people don't just want to give you a car to drive about in. But we have pushed on, and what we've secured is for the end of February, so just sort of at the end of the show, we are going to be doing a tow car review on a Subaru Forester. And this is a hybrid electric. It's not a plug-in, it's a hybrid. It generates the power from the wheels turning and the motor, all the rest of it. It generates its own power. So that is the first tow car we're going to be testing. And we've got to start somewhere. I know it's not a Tesla, you know, I've tried, I've actually emailed them. So we've got to start somewhere. I've also then been in touch with Volvo, and I'm waiting to hear back from them because they've got a really good range of electric. And then we're going to try some of the other manufacturers because at the moment they seem to be scared to get involved because a lot of the cars just won't do it. And we'll wait and see.
The thing is, as well, is there's a lot of myth busting that we need to do. That, you know, if you start looking around electric vehicles, there is so many. There's PHEVs, there's BHVs, there's BEVs, there's all sorts. And then obviously there's ICE, internal combustion engines, and then you've got the battery electric vehicles and petrol, and it gets phenomenally complicated. But basically, we're going to look at trying to put something out to break down and see what we can work out with all the tow vehicles and everything that we can electric wise.
So yeah, I mean, like people saying, if you don't want to go more than 50 miles, then that is about right. Is it the hybrid that's on the tow experience? It is. That's the one. It might even be the one. I've got the reg of the one we're having. I imagine it probably is that one. That'll be part of their press fleet. David, would Mitsubishi be up for their Outlander? I don't know. Again, it's somebody that I'm going to try along with a few of the other manufacturers. It's just hopefully whether they sort of see our content for what it is and the sales. Oh my God, that was it. Oh, what a laugh. I mean, the other week, well, it wasn't even funny, but we spoke to someone the other week that actually from one of our reviews gone on and got a Navara, haven't they? Yeah. Which was brilliant because it's
sat next to us up at the event
at Manchester.
City.
Because that was my tow car of last year. So it just goes to show that our reviews are helpful to somebody. Latches Ventures, I don't think electric going to take off. We live in a terraced house. There's no way we could get a cable from a house. Yeah, I mean, these are the sort of problems, aren't they? I don't know. I was talking to somebody from one of the manufacturers today about electric and about Alco. And because Alco, when we were in Dusseldorf, they're looking at an electric-driven chassis. But again, the weight of it. I mean, God, what did he say it weighed? It was ridiculous. He didn't even know, did he? It was like a prototype they just put together. So we'll see. So that is electric. Now, what else is new? At the end of March, middle of March, we've got our Adria caravan service. It's second year. But then we are going to Dorset and we are taking a caravan to review. I'm quite excited about this one because we're actually going to be the first people to review and test properly this caravan. So before the magazines have got it, before anyone else has got it, we are going to be taking it.
So we'll see how that goes.
We are made up, we better not damage it. So we are really, really pleased to be able to do that and obviously then give you straight away, the day we get it back, we will be doing our review on our channel of that. No pressure, Jules. So straight away you're going to know what we think of it. So thank you again for people that do watch us. Again, we've got something like a bit of a scoop really. And then literally we drop that caravan back off and 2 days later we're going to Slovenia. Yeah, we've got passports, believe it or not. We are going to Adria because Adria have got some really exciting developments this year for launching.
Jilly Hoos has just bought us a coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Well, bought us 2 coffees.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
We'll have a photo of us drinking them, so that's super. Thank you. So yeah, we're going to Slovenia. We can't believe it really. Adria have invited us to go out. And this year they are launching a new Adora range. I know that, and as far as I know, that's sort of out there. we are really excited, as you can imagine, because we have the Adora Isonzo and we love our van. And when anyone asks me, would I swap it only for an Adria? Well, here comes the new Adora. I've seen some sneaky pictures and I was excited, wasn't I?
Have you?
Yes. Slavica showed us them. I saw them.
Well,
so that is what we're doing at the end of March. And as soon as we can release anything from that trip, we will. We're absolutely having kittens over that. And then we've got nothing planned for
I was
Easter.
probably busy filming and working and doing stuff.
That's where we met Howard B.
And you were chatting.
Is Howard on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Stephen B's on.
All right. Now, Howard came over to us and when we were on the Adria stand. Anyway, so Paul, Joseph, you're going to Slovenia. It's so beautiful.
We're not, because it's a whistle-stop tour. We literally fly there. I think we go and do something and then we're straight back.
Escorted around the factory and then flown back. Yeah, like contraband. Eileen's going to try the towing at the show.
Biting the bullet. Oh, brilliant. That's really good.
Yeah,
because,
go for it.
You know, what are you going to lose? You're going to total someone else's car and someone else's caravan. Yeah. No, joking aside, no, it's really good because, you know, you never stop learning, and this is one of the things that I do love about it.
And if you don't like it, at least you've had to go in a safe training environment because...
With professional people. Yeah. I've done it, and they were really, really good. And, you know, I drove a tractor and did some wardening bits, and I thought I could reverse really well, and they show you some really, really good hints and tips. So, well worth it. Well worth giving it a go. Yeah,
no, definitely. And I know a lot of people ask me about the towing and, like, certainly towing a bigger van. Just take it slow and steady. Swing wide. I mean, that is, you know, it's easy for me to say because I can do it. But don't... If you want to do it, you obviously feel confident that you can. So just go for it.
What's the phrase? Is it less space, more speed? Is that the one? No.
Less space and more speed. Yeah, that sounds like sound advice. That's why you don't tow. So can you ask Adria to build an L-shaped lounge caravan with an end bathroom? I could ask them, yeah. I tell you what we're going to ask them while we're there. We're going to ask them if we can go back out and take an Estella, the new Estella, the big one. We're going to see if we can take that for a tour.
Richard, what's wrong with the Isonzo? There's an end bathroom. Put the table down, you've got a full U shape so you can stick your legs out.
That's part of the new lounge layout, actually, isn't it? I think part of it is going to be more of a wraparound.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So that's that. Okay, so we get back and April, we've really got nothing booked yet for April. I've not booked anywhere for Easter. We might go to our secret site that we know about, but I don't know. We'll see.
Secret CL.
And then...
Don't tell anybody.
May, we've got an interesting trip to Belgium. We've been invited to go out to Belgium just for a couple of days, but to have a look at the Thetford factory and the Thule factory, because they've got some exciting stuff coming. Don't know what it is because they haven't actually released it yet. We're waiting for more information. So I have no idea what's coming from them, but hopefully that'll be something. They said it's going to be revolutionary. So we'll let you know when we get there. So again, that's a bit of an exciting trip. And then we're doing some content with Adria, we're hoping, from May, June and July, aren't we?
Well, it's still up in the air, so there's nothing concrete. But
concrete, but at the moment, we believe we are doing something. What?
Yeah. Are you doing any more work with hobby? Unfortunately, the hobby work didn't pan out.
It's not. I don't think it's going to be able to go ahead, and that's for a number of reasons. But which is a shame. I think mainly it would have involved going out to Germany, and it would not have been UK based, which is a bit pointless in some respects, I suppose. So yeah, it's a shame, but unfortunately, right now it's not. I mean, there's a few bits coming this year with a couple of manufacturers that we're looking forward to, because people want to see different things, and this is what we're trying to do. And hopefully our Adria content will be something different as well, and answer a few questions that we get asked quite a bit. So yeah, We will keep you updated on that, though.
Thank you, Richard. Love your blogs. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Well, the rest of our content that we've got coming up is obviously going to be some of the reviews from the show of the caravans that I'm going to look at there, and some site reviews, because we're going to Dorset. I think we're going to stop at 3 caravan sites down in Dorset. I don't know if anyone's ever stopped them, but we're going to, I know for definite, I think we're going to go to East Fleet Farm, East Fleet Farm and Corfe Castle. That one's a camping caravanning club, and the other one's a private site. So we're going to give those a go, and get down on the Dorset coast. So that should be good.
I just go where I'm told.
Yeah, but you love it. I'm trying to think what other things we've got. That's sort of where we're at, really. So until stuff sort of comes in with the tow cars, which I'll keep you updated with.
Jones Clam back in a caravan. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
And we've got...
Good evening. A Belgian family just bought a caravan Adria Adora 613 UT in June and love it. We've been inspired by your videos. Well, thank you. And, well, we do our best, but we do. And that's another thing about coming. We do really enjoy it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's... It takes a lot of time, actually, with the blogs that I do on the website and putting the vlogs together, but we really enjoy it. But yeah, one thing that came off the back of our weighbridge was that we're going to sort of look at other ways of saving weight as well, aren't we? Because it's just
going on a diet.
But no, so we're going to look at a couple of bits at the show of products that may be a good idea to save weight and hopefully save some money. So we're going to do that as well. Right, has anyone got anything they want to mention or ask about? Or Tony, you'll love East Fleet. Tony must have been. Are we doing Jersey again? The Beckwiths. We are doing Jersey, but we're not going with the caravan. What's happened is my dad, who's probably going to watch this tomorrow because he'll be in bed now, bless him. My dad really wants to go to Jersey, but my dad, he's almost a full-time wheelchair user out of his own home. So we are going to be going back up home and flying out with him to Jersey in June, and having a week out there with him and then coming back. We'd have loved to have got over in a caravan. Probably not ours, because ours, I don't think I'd fancy taking the 8 foot wide. You've got to reverse onto the ferry. If you go with Condor on the Fast Cat, you've got to reverse it over this bridge and on. And I'm pretty good at going backwards, but it doesn't look a great deal of fun. And everyone watches you as well. And then the lanes are narrow. They are really narrow. So we're hoping we might get towards the Isle of Wight this year. But we'll just see how it develops, because we don't after sort of May, June, July, I'm not sure of our plans.
Yeah, just finding out what our plans are.
Nearly got blown off the hill. Yeah. Nautical Castle sighters could never get in, so stayed at Norden Farm. I've seen that Norden Farm. Yeah. Is the battery in the caravan classed as a payload item? In terms of your MIRO, each manufacturer will include different things. In 2015 was the last time they changed the criteria. You would have to ask your own manufacturer. I know Adria has a really bizarre one, which includes something like two 6 kilo gas bottles and a cable, no water, is it? And no battery. So I would literally check with your own manufacturer what they include, because some of them will include gas, some will include some water, some will include some in the flush.
And the alder fluid.
Some will include the alder fluid, some will include, nothing. You've also got to check if it's got a solar panel in the spec, is that part of your MIRO as your standard spec? A TV aerial, if yours doesn't come with an aerial and you have that extra, obviously that would go on your payload. Your motor movers would go on. If you had aircon, if you then have hydraulic self-levelling.
And we go on.
My best advice from what we've taken away from it is, whatever you get from the dealership, just take it to a weighbridge and weigh it. And that then you can then add on top of that to your MTPLM. That is really what I took from that experience, because there's no guarantee your caravan weighs what your MIRO is, and that's what I don't know with ours, where we were to start with.
Yeah, you've got to know it's sort of like having a level playing field right from the start and knowing exactly where you're going from there. But it's a bit of an issue. You've got to keep an eye on it all.
Yeah. So Colin Rimmer, he's had some nice holidays on the Isle of Wight. It seems a quite popular place. Someone else there, Mike, Isle of Wight in May, and then Scotland. Yeah, we were hoping to get to Scotland in May this year, but now it's looking like, because of hopefully this content with Adria, and we am going to Belgium, we may end up doing maybe more South Wales, because we haven't done Wales at all, have we?
No.
So we might.
And that's really something that I'd love to look at. I know that Life Beyond Bricks, they've been over there quite a bit, and some of the stuff that they put out.
Over there, like it's abroad.
Well,
Wales to Jules, like it's going abroad.
Over there. Yeah, it's like Norfolk and Suffolk. That's over there.
That's over there. Yeah, we want to get to there as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh God, time's slipping away. Oh no.
Come to Wales, the bridge is free. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, at the moment we've got nothing, but I think August we could end up in Norfolk and Suffolk in August, because then hopefully we'll be going to Dusseldorf at the end of the month if anyone wants to go with us to Germany. But yeah, I reckon Norfolk.
That is a must.
It's really good.
But
no, so it's brilliant. I'm trying to persuade Anne and Gary to go, but it's definitely worth a trip. We got a lot out of that. That was just like a bizarre experience all round.
It's fantastic. There is so much stuff there. Yeah. It's all cutting edge. So yeah, it's
there's just everything you could want, and the manufacturers have like the stands are the size of an actual hall. I've never seen. Because like Hobby literally and Heimer had their own halls, didn't they?
Yeah.
Practically.
Heimer
Naus
definitely,
was massive.
Yeah.
Adria was, so yeah, definitely worth going. Colin, Norfolk welcomes you. No, I do. I want to I haven't been to Norfolk since I was like tiny, so I want to go back there. And I know there's some good sites. Devon and Cornwall. Devon and Cornwall, June. We've already got some bookings. What else have we got on in June? Oh, before we go to Jersey. God, it's a blur. Before we go to Jersey, we're going to go to Devon and Cornwall for maybe a couple of weeks. Because we went last year and wow, it was fantastic, wasn't it? I mean, we had some storms, but oh my God, the scenery and the beaches and the weather, we had a fantastic time.
And saying Cornwall in June. Temby's beautiful from David Bell.
Yeah. Anne and Gary, once again, we've booked Cornwall and they're just tagging along. You know what these old folk are like. They're just like tagging along now. But we don't mind. Temby. Oh yeah, yeah, I think I've been to Temby. My mum and dad. Quite a while ago. Bear in mind, I'm now 41, so it's probably changed a bit. Got to come to Scotland, especially the islands. I know, that's what I was planning for May. But then Thetford and Thule came up, and it's sort of an opportunity to go to that we can't really say no to, because it's like it's not every day you get an invite there. I don't know again how we've got an invite. I think somebody's got our like email mixed up, but we're not going to say anything.
No, we're just going to go.
We're just going to keep turning up. Skeggy. Who's put Skeggy? Jones clan back in a caravan. I haven't been to Skeggy in years.
Skeggy not too far.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I love seaside resorts. I really do. I need to grow up. I
just realised it wasn't buffering. I'd actually hit pause. So thanks for everybody who answered and said that it hadn't actually stopped.
You've completed it.
I just hit the pause button.
Any chance of you doing a vlog about driving in extreme weather, such as high winds? Well, I might be on Sunday when we head up to Birmingham in this. Yeah, I mean, driving in bad weather. It's if you have to, if literally you have zero choice for whatever reason, like you get caught out. I mean, it's always advisable if it's bad, don't do it if you're not happy. The worst place you're going to find is motorways. And then just have to keep your speed well down, because gusts, it's when either people overtake you and you get that buffering, or a sideways wind, and especially if you've got a bigger van, you're going to feel it.
The problem is high. Anything high, anything bridge-like, you're going to... But the potential is that the road will be closed anyway to high-sided vehicles and things like that. So you'll have an inkling as to exactly how bad it is.
Yeah,
But,
and A roads, it's stuff flying off trees and smashing into you. It's not much fun, but hopefully by Sunday it will. The worst of it, because that's going to be Saturday, will have passed.
Another storm.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're all coming from. Well,
David says Tenby hasn't changed. He went as a kid too. Oh, it's the place to be. I was thinking about you the other day, David. No, I can't remember what it was. Ah, it was something to do with our old job.
I don't know.
Oh, what was it? I don't know, but I did chuckle at the time and thought, I thought of you. Oh God, what was it? I don't know. It's gone.
No.
So yeah, so that's Bob did a video driving in a blizzard on the M74 last year.
Mark.
Oh, Mark Jubb. Hi guys, hope to see you soon. Hi Anne and Mark. Hopefully
We've still got your Christmas presents.
Yeah, we've still got your Christmas presents. So we'll bring them to the show and hopefully see you on Saturday if you're still going Saturday, all being well. And then hopefully maybe we'll catch you at some point on our trip as well. I think that we're pretty much there. I mean, that sort of covers a lot of our plans and where we're going and what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, all I can say is thank you for carrying on following us and, you know,
being so active as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just like on here it shows, 100 and odd people watching, 126 I'm showing. That's, to us, that's amazing. So thank you so much. But it's quite humbling.
Yeah.
It's quite humbling.
Yeah.
So, Mark's looking forward to it.
These storms weren't as bad until I started naming them. Yeah, it's funny that because, when I was younger, you used to have horrendous storms. I mean, God, we lived on the moors up in like Addingham Moorside. And God, we used to have snowdrifts that you couldn't get out of your door and they didn't have names. It just snowed. But now, yeah, we've just had, what was it? Was it Kiara they've called it? And now we've got Dennis. It's like, really? I mean, it's a bit, I don't know, it's just bad weather.
Extreme Motorhome and Adventures, thank you for joining us. Mega late, but sorry. Better late than never.
Absolutely.
So, no, that's brilliant.
Thank you for our contact. You're welcome. What tow car do you guys actually have? We have SsangYong Rexton, which you'll see on quite a few of our we've got the competition.
Oh, we've got to cover
that. We've got a competition.
Summerswood have dropped in as well.
Oh, hi Summerswood. We're
See
looking
you
forward
soon.
to testing out your new toilet facilities at the weekend. Jules will clean up after himself. Right, I forgot to mention, and I'm glad there's still loads of you here. Competition time. I can't believe, how did I forget that? I'm just too excited. Right. We've had a few competitions. We did a whale giveaway. We did a claps giveaway.
Basically, if you don't already, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
The link will be in the description.
So we've had two competitions. We've got another competition on Friday, this week, Friday the 14th. So if you haven't bought a Valentine's Day present, you might be able to win this because I'm sure they'd be delighted to get this. But another company's asked us if we would like to do a giveaway, which is great. So, of course, we said yes. We do the competitions on Twitter because it is easy to sort of run the competition, really. We can see who's entered and we can do a random generator.
How do you find it
because
easy?
you do it.
All right.
It's easy for me. I just put the tweet out. So on Friday we've got a competition. It'll be going live on Twitter on Here We Tow at 7 a.m. Friday morning, and it'll run until 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. And it's a bundle of prizes which are all really good for caravanners, motorhomers, or camper van users. It's a bunch of products. So that will be out on Friday on our Twitter. So please do enter. It's really simple. You just have to like the tweet and retweet it. So that's as easy as it is, really. So yeah, Friday. So day after tomorrow, competition time. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that. So please do enter if you want some freebies.
What do they say on Good Morning? You've got to be in it to win it. Yeah. So there you go.
That's a good impression, that.
Yeah.
Oh look, David, I'm twin screening you guys and
Corrie.
That's a big compliment. That.
Well, there's a few people. I know that Phil and Juliet, I think, have gone. They've had to go. So there's people are starting to
That's
disappear.
showing off, David. Twitter's ace. I don't have Twitter. Can't understand it. Yeah, I mean, I really like Twitter. Today I went to the bakery and I bought this custard donut. Oh my God, it was amazing. So I shared it on Twitter so everyone could see it. And people, like, they react to it, and it's really nice because it's just, Twitter is friendly. Facebook, I do it for, as I said this before, I do it for Here We Tow, and that's it, because people are so, there's some really nice people, but then equally some really vicious people. And I always think, if you've nothing nice to say, just don't even say it. And some people on there get such awful comments. I just think that is,
Twitter,
it's just
love
awful.
hearts. Instagram, love hearts.
See, there's loads of people. Oh, you do the Instagram, don't you?
Yeah, it's good fun. When I get a chance to get some pictures.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's you do our Instagram. So yeah, so that'll be on Twitter, and I'm sorry if you're not on Twitter, but that is where the competition's going to be. I mean, hopefully we can do some more competitions during the year if other companies are happy to give us some prizes to dish out. I've still not forgotten about a meetup. That is still on the books. I don't know where or when. I am thinking it could well be the end of July, possibly, somewhere around, because I spoke to someone the other day about it, and what's it called? Wasn't Ferry Meadows, was it? I can't remember off the top of my head.
What's that?
About meeting up sort of end of July, start of August. Yeah. It was that way though, wasn't it? It was sort of South Derbyshire way. Yeah, so somewhere around there. So it's a little bit more central for anyone that wants to go. And it's school holidays. And I know a lot of people are booking the holidays and going away. But at least if it's school holidays, it's easier for people with children and what have you that want to go. So, yes, we will be on with that. People saying they've deleted the Facebook. Yeah, it's...
I don't blame you. Don't blame me. Looking at some of the stuff on there,
yeah, it's not.
It can be
nice,
a little bit opinionated.
Oh, Ferry Meadows is Cambridge. You're right. It wasn't that one then. Don't think. Where was it? I can't remember. I'll find out. Leave it with me. So there we go. So that is where we're at, what we're doing, our competitions, what we're doing at the show, what we're doing after the show, what we're trying to do for you, and that's it really. And Fudge is fine, but he's not allowed to come into the lounge, so he is in his little hoglet den.
No, well, to be fair, he's absolutely... We've been taking him to the fields, so I think he's passed out, actually, at the moment.
He's got a new walk.
I'm surprised you can't hear him snoring.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, but he's got a new walk and he's really excited, so every day Jules trounces him, and then he's unconscious after that. It's because of his age. He's getting old now, isn't he?
So
but yeah, Fudge will be featuring in our content. So are you. Fudge will be featuring in the content this year because everyone likes to see Fudge. And if you don't, well, fair enough, he's still going to be in it. But no, so that's where we're at. So thank you for everyone that's taken an hour out of their evening to join us. We're going to head off to bed now, and then tomorrow we will see Helen and Jane caravanning with Archie. See your auntie.
Yeah.
And competition out on Friday morning.
And then get ready to travel. So I've got all my stuff to charge up. It's everything to sort out for the vlog. For the NEC. If you are at the NEC and you do see us, please do come and say hello. You know, we do struggle with faces and names sometimes, so do come over and say hello, and we'll love to have a chat with you. So
I struggle with my own name sometimes. I'm terrible. But yeah, so hopefully we will see you, a few of you at the show. We'll get the show vlog out on the Tuesday, which will have what's new, any discounts, codes that we've managed to obtain from our morning there. We'll do our best for you to save a bit of money. And other than that,
and if you could as well, anything like that you like, please do share it as well. If you see it on YouTube and you have somebody that you think might be interested in it, who can't make it to the show, who would want to have a look round, or any of our other content, please just send them a link, email or
And we're going to do a stand
whatever.
of the day, aren't we? Or try to do a stand of the day. Yes. Stand of the day. One of the stand of the days is going to be the collapse stand, because they've got loads of stuff.
So much new stuff.
A lot of people are interested. We've seen that on social media, but not everyone's going to get to the show. So we will go through all their new products and what they are, because they've got the soft launch of this new 45-litre product that they're talking about. They've got the trunk, which I That's the trunks.
Everybody's saying goodbye, and you've
Yeah,
just
yeah,
started
yeah, yeah.
talking again.
You can all go, but I'm saying, so we will film the collapse stuff for you. So you don't worry about that. That will be a stand of the day.
Fantastic.
Cool, right.
For everybody that's bought us a coffee, I have seen things dropping in,
Oh,
and
thank
Vanessa's
you.
just said, "Thank you so much."
That is really good, yeah.
It's lovely.
Because
It's lovely
joking
to see.
aside, that walking around that show is, well, I have to stop to draw a breath, but it is thirsty work. So we do appreciate it. We really do. Thank you.
More collapse dancing. Right, and on that note, guys and girls,
Yeah, we really are going now. So
thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll do this again soon. Let us know if these are what you like, and we can do that.
Yeah,
So,
we'll have a March catch up perhaps. Right, take care everybody, and see you in the next one.